Welcome to this exploration of the soul's journey after death. If you have not yet watched our video on near-death experiences and death, we encourage you to do so before continuing. The experiences described by those who have briefly crossed the threshold between life and death closely mirror the initial stages of the soul's journey after leaving the physical body. This video is a natural continuation of that story. Together, we will follow the soul beyond the moment of transition, exploring the realms it may enter, the guides it may encounter, the lessons it may learn, and the path that unfolds before it. A path that ultimately leads it closer to its true spiritual home. The soul moves as light into the spheres prepared for its reception. Those whose hearts have opened will find beauty and warmth in these realms, a sense of homecoming and recognition. Those still bound by desire or fear will remain in the lower planes until such bindings are loosened. The journey is not punishment nor reward. It is the natural gravitation of the soul to its own frequency. There are resting places where healing and review take place, and there are schools where deeper understanding is given. Some will remain in the heavenly worlds for long periods. Others will return quickly to further their learning in the physical. Awareness at the time of passing shapes the first steps. Awareness gained in life shapes the entire course. The end of the journey is not a place, but a state, reunion with Source, where all separateness dissolves, and the soul knows itself as one. There are guides who walk beside the newly freed soul. Some are known from the earthly life, others are companions from before the world was entered. They comfort, but they also point the way, for choice remains even here. A soul may linger near the familiar until it is ready to release. It may travel swiftly if longing for the higher reaches is strong. The greater the love carried, the lighter the ascent. In the halls of learning, the soul remembers what was forgotten, the agreements, the companions, the reasons for each lifetime. From there, the path ahead is chosen in harmony with the soul's own growth and the greater weaving of which it is a part. No one is lost. Even those who wander in shadow are gathered in time. The journey is endless only in its richness, not in its burden. Tell them there is nothing to fear. The soul is eternal, and love is the current that carries it home. Death is a doorway, not an ending, and every step beyond it is guided. Even the seeming dark is but a passage into greater light. Those who have loved, in even the smallest way, have already planted the seed of their own ascent. Hold fast to kindness, for it builds the bridge you will one day cross. We await each traveler with joy. The outer body is shed, but the inner garment remains. At first, the soul wears the mind and emotions as it did in life, for these are familiar tools. Desire, memory, and feeling still move within it, though freed from the weight of flesh. Gradually, as the soul rises, these layers grow lighter. Emotions refine into pure qualities. The mind becomes a clear mirror rather than a restless tide. What is false or heavy falls away in its own time, until only the essence remains. The soul is light, thoughtless yet knowing, feeling only love. When the first welcome and rest are complete, the soul enters the hall of remembrance. Here, life is seen whole, not judged by another, but known from within. Every choice, every word, every thought is felt again, not as punishment, but as understanding. You will stand inside the hearts of those you touched, for good or ill, and know their feelings as your own. In this light, nothing can be hidden, and nothing needs to be. The unlearned lessons rise gently but clearly, and you see where love was withheld, where fear held sway. From this knowing, the soul chooses to return, to serve, to heal, or to move higher if the learning is complete. All is guided, but never forced, for growth must be embraced, not imposed. From the higher view, all roles are part of the tapestry. A soul may take on a life that brings shadow to others, not because it delights in harm, but because in the greater weaving, this role serves awakening. Some come to mirror what must be healed in the many. Some take on the weight of darkness, so others may choose the light in contrast. The soul itself remains untouched, though the garments it wears may be stained for a time. These lives are chosen rarely, and only with great agreement, for they carry heavy consequence in the halls of remembrance. Often, such souls are met with deep compassion in the higher realms, for the burden of what they played is not easily set down. In the end, even the darkest role is reclaimed by the light, and the soul returns wiser, the tapestry richer for the threads all have woven. That concludes Part 1 of the Soul's Journey. Join us in Part 2 as we explore the soul's continuing ascent, moving beyond the realms of mind and emotion and returning, step by step, to the essence from which it came.